everyone, David here from the Five and Dime, and I thought I would tackle one more project before Christmas. Thought being the operative word on this. I'm thinking I might have bitten off more than I can chew. I also thought because of the work previously done that this was going to be a one-day project. No, it's not. So when I lost my job due to COVID and I decided what I was going to do, and that was going to be to upcycle furniture and started poking around on Marketplace, etc., I purchased this dresser. And so it really was one of the first pieces of furniture that I purchased for the business. And as you can see, it has many, many layers of paint, and I started tackling it. I grew tired of it very quickly. The original plan was to strip the top down, give it a lovely stain, paint the body, do some embellishments, etc. However, that was not to be. So when I got this and stripped down the top, I did find some patches that needed to be fixed, so I patched them. Then I left it, and it's literally been left for the last couple of years. Now, the unfortunate part is that I actually left it on our covered back porch for the last year. So it has not been in the elements, but has experienced the elements. So, which means that I actually caused further damage to the top, which is why I'm trying with all my might to lift the veneer. Now, some of you may be asking, why didn't I just patch the veneer versus trying to lift it and strip it all off? Well, I thought it was going to be one of those magical moments where it'd be like, oh, I'm going to lift the veneer and there's going to be this beautiful grain underneath and it's going to be in perfect shape, etc. Well, not necessarily. Never mind the fact that there are 3 layers of veneer on here. So I'm not sure what happened to this poor thing prior to me getting it, but it's obviously had some work done to it in a previous life. So I am doing everything I can to try and lift it. And when I first started trying to lift the veneer in the 3 layers, it started coming up really easily, especially along the edges, but I'm sure that's because of the dampness of it sitting out underneath the covered porch. But getting towards the center, it definitely was going to be a bit more of a challenge. I'm sure some of you out there have some great tips and ideas on how to lift veneer much more easily than this, but honestly, once I got started in that, I was so friggin' frustrated with it. I just decided I'm going to destroy the top of this, and I really don't care. Now, and I mean destroy as in get rid of all of this veneer, not destroy the actual top itself. So it started off with my little rubber mallet and a spatula, well, a metal scraper, I guess. And then I broke out the surf prep. And once I got the surf prep out, I realized, yeah, that's not going to cut it because it's going to take forever to try and sand this through. So I got the surf prep and I had 100 grit paper. I actually went down to a 40 grit paper. Yes, I went down to a 40 grit paper, and this was chewing through the stuck-on veneer. It was doing a reasonably good job. There was still the areas that I had to stop and continue lifting, etc. However, I got most of it off. So this little project that I thought I was going to flip in a day has turned into only getting the top done, and there's still a lot more work to be done. So stay tuned, follow along. Ciao for now.